guys, welcome back. In this episode, we're going to talk about things 3 and things 4 that you need to know about Avenue Q. So thing 3 is that it is sassy, it's satirical, and it's very, very surreal. So I think we've spoken a bit about the sassiness, as you can imagine in a South Park kind of environment. Everyone's a bit sketchy and a bit on edge and a bit jokey because it's basically South Park. The satire, though, is a really important part of the story. This musical was written in 2004, I think, during the Bush administration in America. And the satire of what's kind of going on in the world around us, of the challenges that young people today face, whether they are Gen X or Gen Y or Gen Z or millennials or any of them, different to those of the baby boomers and the generations who came before us. So there's a lot of satire, a lot of kind of world comedy, which makes it very, very enjoyable to watch. And the other thing is that it's super surreal. So I spoke before about the puppets. This is not, however, like the Muppets or Sesame Street in this regard. In those kind of shows, you normally have like a barrier or something, and then you'll have a character speaking over that. And you'll never know that this part of them exists. In Avenue Q, characters walk onto stage with a puppet, and often with a stick to move an arm. And they just stand there and talk like this and move the character's arms. You can see the person standing right next to them, but you're supposed to just imagine that they are not there. So it brings this element of surrealism and a bit oddness. Actors holding the characters are not ventriloquists. They actually move their mouth while speaking. You can see everything that's going on. You can see their hand going into the puppet and making the motions. There is no kind of disguise or anything. So it requires you to suspend your disbelief, to ignore those characters. And it's surprisingly actually easy to do, to start ignoring the people and really just seeing the puppet characters on their own. And I think it speaks to a huge amount of talent by those actors to manage to act themselves, act the puppet, act the hand, all at the same time. Thing number 4 that you need to know is that it is not for kids. So if the fact that it's South Park and the fact that it's pretty sassy and satirical hasn't convinced you already, let me be very clear. This is not a show for children. Because of its real life element, because of its South Park element, because generally of the nature of the story that it's trying to tell, this is not a show for children. There are plenty of other fantastic shows on at the moment for families and for kids. And if you're interested, as always, please just get hold of me and we can chat about the options that are available. This has a 16 and over rating. Young kids and young teens are not allowed to go to this show for reasons that will become very apparent once you've seen it. So please do not bring your kids. If you are looking for something for them to go and see during the winter holidays or a half-term break or whatever, like I say, please just get in touch. But this is not that show. Cool. Okay, I hope that was informative and helpful, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time.